Good evening, everyone, and welcome here to ABC Action News at 5:30. I'm Paul Legrone. A record-breaking day for new COVID-19 cases in Florida, and as the curve goes up, so does the demand for testing. But we found out that some testing sites are maxing out on their supplies. For Saunders tonight, taking a closer look at the state's testing capacity.
Being out here in the heat, standing in line.
Long lines are starting to appear at test sites up and down the peninsula, with some patients driving hours to get checked, others having to try multiple days.
You don't have shade or water. That's the hard part, but actually getting the test isn't too bad.
Dr. Temple Robinson runs this site in Tallahassee. She attributes the rise in demand to employers wanting to test returning staff and general health concerns.
Unfortunately, because the positivity rates are going up, people are now fearful that they may have contracted it also.
Her site at Bragg Stadium maxes out at 400 tests per day, a limit being reached earlier and earlier. She has the supplies to test more, but at the moment says there aren't enough labs available to process that many samples.
This is new for everyone. It's new for the labs. Even the biggest labs in the country have never seen a demand like this.
Lab capacity is one of the biggest limitations to further increase testing, and there's no easy fix. Florida relies on private labs and hospitals to do the bulk of its processing.
Now we're close to, we're over 30,000 test results a day in the state of Florida.
To get more, those labs and hospitals would need to expand services, or the state would have to find more to contract with. It is yet to tell us if that's part of its plan moving forward, despite our repeated inquiries.
We don't control a lot of these labs, but we need to ask them to increase their capacity really quickly.
State Senator Lori Berman, who sits on the Health Committee, worries without expansion, wait times at test sites and for results, which often take days, will only get worse.
In the last month, we got to the point where most people who wanted a test could get it, but I'm worried that we're going to regress.
She's proposed the governor create a task force to handle these types of issues and better coordinate with private partners, but hasn't gotten a response at last check. So with the state silent for now and no immediate changes in sight,
I would like not to be here.
Those getting tests will likely have to keep enduring the long lines and long waits to find out if they're sick. At the Capitol, Forrest Saunders, ABC Action News.
So here's the bottom line, the big takeaways here. Florida averages more than 30,000 test results a day. Sites say that they could do more, but labs just can't process them fast enough. More capacity or more labs are needed if those numbers are going to improve.